Bam! Life Lessons with Juvy, episode fucking 40, people. 40 Life Lessons episodes. It's just so crazy to think that we've done this many. We've talked about so many different topics, and just thank you to everybody out there, 100%. If you want to submit your topics, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid, as always. Let's get into it. A little homie, 127, Serenity. Everybody deserves it. How should one go about finding it if the avenues are not clear? How should someone in recovery approach loved ones without sounding like a pompous ass? Okay, that's actually a really good one. We'll go with the first one first. How should one go about finding it if the avenues are not clear? Talk to other people that have reached it and see what they did. Maybe something they did or somebody else did worked for you. It might not be somebody around you, but it might be, a public figure that you look up to or whatever have you. See what they did. Try some of that out. It might work for you. You never know. If it's worked for other people, it might work for you. So it's just all about giving anything a shot and just taking the risk of it working or not working, because you never know. But yeah, if you're not sure where to go, look to others that have achieved what you're looking for, and maybe something in their journey can inspire you to try something new, or something they did that could help you through it. How should someone in recovery approach loved ones without sounding like a pompous ass? This is actually a really big thing. When I've seen it tons and tons of times. When somebody stops using alcohol or drugs or whatever have you, that's a great thing, obviously. That's something they should feel proud about. But a lot of the time you kind of project a negative outlook towards people because you just changed this big thing in your life and you feel like if you can do it, why can't they do it? You don't think about their situation and their variables in their life and everything, though. A lot of the time, people will kind of spread the message that AA and NA does without really understanding it's not about being a negative person. And if somebody doesn't go to those programs, it's not because they're not ready to get sober or anything like that. It's just maybe they don't feel that those programs are for them. Speaking from experience, I've been in those, I've been to meetings, and it's not for me. I didn't like the feeling of the rooms. I didn't like the whole clickiness, because honestly, if we're in those rooms and in a lot of the groups or whatever, you can stand outside for a smoke and you can see which group of people talks to each other, and it's all around, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that anything's wrong with the programs. It's not for me. I can only speak from my experience, though. You guys shouldn't take this as I'm speaking derogatory about those programs, because I'm not. I see what they do and I see how they help people, but for me it definitely wasn't. The whole vibe and a lot of the different things in those situations weren't for me 100%. But if you're going through recovery and you want to approach loved ones or whatever, don't get beyond the whole, well, I did it, why can't you? Or, well, I'm going to meetings, so I'm a great person now. Well, you can't just start going to meetings and all of a sudden you're a good person. You could go to those meetings for the last 10 years and you're still an asshole. We're going to be honest about it, right, folks? A lot of the times, what you got to do is just, I don't know, if you're going through recovery, if you're around family members that like to drink a lot or whatever, you just tell them, you know what, I gotta go chill, somewhere else or whatever. You got to put that distance between you guys. It might suck or whatever, but if this is what you want to do, are you willing to take whatever, risks or chances to do it, to achieve your sobriety? If family members and hold on, there we go. If family members and everything are drinking a lot or whatever, then don't be around them. If they know you and they know what you're going through, then they should understand. But for you, you got to be calm and just be like, no, it's cool, man. You guys can still have your drinks. It's just I'm not at that point yet where I can be around it as much. And it's got to be you got to be ready to be around it and everything like that. And honestly, if it comes down to the whole it's been a couple years and everything, and it's still, I can't be around it, then you gotta work past that, because you're gonna be around alcohol. You're gonna be around certain substances. It's just that's the world. You know what I mean? But definitely don't project like a negative image because you're overcoming something. That's great that you're overcoming something. You should be proud of yourself. But you don't know other people's situations, and you don't know what they're going through or whatever have you, or their views on certain things. So you can't really go at them aggressively. It's not going to work like that. You have to be calm about it. You can't push this onto them. And you gotta respect their boundaries, and they have to respect yours, but you can't be an asshole about it. You just gotta say, like, no, like, you guys can do your thing. It's just I'm not at that point yet. Like, I'm not ready to be around it as much, but just give me some time. I'm gonna work on it, and we'll be okay. You know, just don't be one of those people who are like, oh, you're really gonna have a drink right now? And like make a whole fucking scene about it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, nobody needs that. It's gonna worsen your mood and everything else. So just be calm about it. Be positive. Momo a go 5. Breakups. Ways to handle breakups and positive things that you can do after going through one. Ways to handle a breakup. This is actually really easy. If you feel like crying, get all that out. Get all the tears out, because you're going to feel better once it's done. You're not going to be able to cry anymore. And then just start doing positive things to kind of fill that time in. If there's something that you wanted to do in that relationship or whatever, like a art class or whatever it is, then just go do it. And you go do it by yourself, you know what I mean? Achieve it. I know it's going to suck. You might think about like, oh, I was supposed to do it with this person, or I used to do this with this person. We used to do a lot of things with a lot of people. That's our life. You know what I mean? We can't not do things because somebody from our past. We have to create new memories. So ways to handle breakups, just keep working past it. Honestly, don't sit there and keep texting them and keep calling them. Just understand what it is. Understand that you guys have grown apart, whether it's on their side, your side, or it's a mutual thing. And start to create new memories for yourself. New positive memories for yourself. It's going to be hard in the beginning, obviously, because you're used to having that person around and everything. But that comes with the whole, again, in life. We're going to have people that we've spent a lot of time with, and they're going to leave us. Whether it's through the end of their life cycle, or whether they move away, or whatever it is. We have to begin to move on and create new memories. And if that person disrespected you enough or like really hurt you, then you can't allow yourself to let that person back in. Now understand how I said that. You can't allow yourself to let this person back in. It's not their behavior. It's you who's going to let them back in and let that behavior affect you. So you got to put the distance between you guys. Even if you have kids with that person, you guys can still make it work. Trust me. But yeah, excuse me, sorry. Ways to handle breakups, just gotta move on. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on the past. Get your emotions out. Get all your tears out and everything, but don't hit the person up with hateful messages and everything. Unfollow them. Take the phone numbers out of your phone and begin to make new memories. Be around your friends. Be around your loved ones. Anything, really. Just go for walks if you want to clear your head and kind of reevaluate what you want to do with your life or with yourself. Positive things that you can do after going through one. Kind of just set it, make new memories. If you find like a new hobby or a new passion or something like that, even better. Or maybe it's something that you've lost touch with. Maybe you used to be into dance and everything. Get back into it. Get back into something that's, it used to be your passion or one of your goals or whatever have you. Just start chasing passions, start chasing your goals, and just start creating the new memories of like who you're gonna be next. You know what I mean? Little Jenny Wren, animal whisperers, real or bogus? 100% bogus in my opinion. And maybe that's wrong of me, but I don't know. Fuck. What can I say about animal whispers? You're gonna fucking tell me that you can go and put your forehead up against a horse and just know, like, what he's saying, what he's talking about? What if the fucking horse is Russian and you don't know Russian? The person's just, it's bullshit. You know, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, they just, I don't know, from what I've seen from animal whisperers, it's like they can just go up to any fucking animal and they know what they're saying and know what they're thinking, like fucking Dr. Doolittle. But it's exactly like I said. What if, like, an English animal whisperer goes to a farm, goes around to all these animals, and is like, oh, he's saying this and he's thinking this. And then the farmer looks at him like, we just got these pigs and that horse from Russia. They don't know English. How the fuck do you know what they're saying and thinking? No. Doesn't happen. And honestly, some animals are way smarter than fucking humans. So you probably still wouldn't even understand what they're saying, clicking in your head and everything. No. I don't buy the whole animal whisperer thing. There are people who are really good at training animals and they can, like, obey, like, their orders or their commands, whatever. But I don't think there's anybody out there who can literally sit with animals and sit with, like, whatever and tap into their thoughts or understand what they're saying to them. No, I don't buy that shit. I don't buy that shit at all. I guess this is it. This has been Life Lessons with Juvy, episode fucking 40, people. We're 40 now. What are we gonna do? We're gonna keep going until we hit 50. And then after that, we're hitting 60. And we're gonna keep this shit going. Can you imagine if we get to 100? Jesus. We're going to. I promise you that. This is Life Lessons 40. I'm going to see you guys at Life Lessons 100. Thank you all for your support through all of these, for all the topics through all of these, just fucking everything. It's all been because of you guys. I am your host, JuvyThaKid. As always, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. And all my quiet kids, my freaks, and my weirdos, keep being weird.